Hi, I'm Kushela Naidoo and I'm the Managing Director at Wallace and Green. So our main purpose is to provide specialist environmental solutions. Generally it's focused to developments or any infrastructure that's coming up. If it's going to have an impact on the environment, meaning it's a big development, so we provide those environmental solutions to ensure that we've got that sustainability, which is on the three principles of environment, economic and social. So we try to bring that balance together to all the developments that are happening around. Education, I think it began here in Durban. I did a master's degree at UKZN in environmental science. So yeah, that's where it all started. Okay, so my first job, I was a cashier at La Lucia Edgar's. So that was very back then in my studying days. So my why currently for myself would be to make a difference, especially in our age now, and being in the environmental game, it's the new buzzword. So making a difference in communities, in our country, contributing to environmental policies, which what we do as well. So that's my purpose as a why. For business, it is giving a platform to other individuals that are coming through, especially our employees. We're big on mentorship and training, and giving them a platform to grow their careers. I think definitely this one have been on KZN Top Business Influential Leaders. This ranks up there. Proudest would definitely be my kids. I mean, I've got 3 boys. Seeing them excel not just academically in school, but I mean, my eldest is playing at KZN Under 13 soccer. Second is Under 10 playing for the Dolphins cricket. So that would definitely be my proudest accomplishment. But yeah, there are other accomplishments, but that stands out. I think at a young age, my mentor at that time was Moses Tembe. And he always told me, and that I started about 15 years back when I started my career, I started doing mentorship. And he told me something that stuck with me and said, Kushela, make sure whatever you accomplish, always give back. And I think that resonated with me, and it's something that we continue to do right up until now. So yeah, that would be the best advice that I've received so far. I think the biggest challenge we faced as a business is having a lot of one-man shows coming into the industry, undercutting prices, but also, I mean, in the last 5 years, we've had a number of challenges in KZN specifically. So with COVID, the riots, the flooding, it affected our business quite bad because a lot of projects went on hold. Economy was down, so we didn't have much investors, and a lot of our environmental work comes from developments. So if developments don't happen, business is flat. So, and how we've overcome that is that we use that to diversify a bit. So we went more into the specialist side, created went more into the climate change resilience. We've been obviously a lot of international funding coming into South Africa for that kind of work. And we managed to secure some big projects on the carbon footprint, climate change basis. Yeah, I think we have a lot of social events. We have Braais, we have Bar Friday, things like that. But I mean, that's more on the social side. But again, to keep them motivated, we've got a young team as well. So obviously, keeping staff motivated comes with its challenges. But we do our best to get out there. I do one-on-one mentorship sessions with them. Almost each one we do on an individual basis once a month. And it's to also, other than we're looking at the academic side or the business side, we also look at the personal side as well, because they're also looking for development in that space. So motivation is definitely one of the key things that we look at. I think leaders that are out there that are making a difference, not just in their business, but within communities. And I know the KZN Top Business Portfolio is full of those leaders. So they are the ones that inspire us. And the reason why, I mean, I go to a lot of talks or workshops where you have these big leaders that are talking. And when you leave there, you feel inspired. So you ask yourself, am I doing something right? What can I learn from it? So yeah, that is definitely something that keeps me inspired. I think for us is to grow our footprint within the entire of KZN. Currently, we focused on a few municipalities We do work throughout South Africa, but I mean, for me, KZN would be you that go-to consultant in every district municipality within the province. My motto has always been service to the community, service to oneself, and we practice and we preach it. And yes, we do a lot of community outreach programs. Just this past weekend, we were doing school shoes handover, where we donated 2,000 pairs of shoes as part of our Kiba organization. So Wallace and Green has been very instrumental in that. So that will continue, and we get involved a lot in the religious space. Currently, it's quite an auspicious time in the Hindu calendar with Kavadi coming up, so we're doing a lot of work on Sunday at the temples here. So I didn't know that I was going to get into the environmental game. I mean, I got a distinction in geography in matric, and I said, I like the space of where it's going. I ended up doing optometry in my first year on campus. After 3 months, I said, no, this is not for me. I'm not going to be staring at somebody's eyes for a long time. And then I went into the science stream, and from there, choosing subjects like zoology, botany, geology, I started taking a liking to the environmental space. And then once I was in my undergrad degree, I decided I'm enjoying this part, did my honors in it, did the masters in it, and yeah, that's where it all started. So the environmental strain hit me quite late. It's not like where you ask them at a young age, what do you want to be? I had no idea what I wanted to be at that time, but I'm glad that I went into the field of what I studied. I think currently working in KZN and having our head office here, we are almost known as those go-to environmental consultants, only because we get it right the first time. A lot of projects, and we hear the challenges from big businesses, is environmental is always your stumbling block. So it delays projects. But it's only because we understand development, we understand what needs to be mitigated. So when a big project or even an international project comes to KZN and we're not even asked to quote a tender on it, we ask the question why, because you made a mark in the business or the industry. Yeah.